Stop there. You should stop there. Traffic lights, yeah? Ooh. Car right there. Hi guys, and welcome back to Clearview Driving. My name is Amin, and today I'm doing a mock test with Damor. Welcome to the channel.
Hello.
So let's talk a little bit about your driving experience. How many years of driving experience do you have?
Roughly it's about more than 5 years, but back in Pakistan I haven't driven in UK so far.
You've never driven in the UK, you've only driven in
I did
Pakistan?
on my international license.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, no
Less than a
driving
month.
lessons, that was
No,
it.
yeah.
So no driving lessons, but you have driven in the UK on your international license previously, but you currently have a provisional license, and have you done your theory test?
No, it's on Friday.
Okay, everything's coming up. Okay, so when did you actually start driving? Because that was quite funny.
Do you want me to tell you real?
Yeah, go ahead, yeah.
Yeah, and back in Pakistan, basically I started driving when I was age of 11, and it was with my father, and since then I've been driving. And the first time I drove, that was towards Kashmir side.
Yeah.
My mother was sitting beside me, all family
At
with
the age
me.
of 11?
Yeah, at the age of 12 we drove for the first time to northern areas.
Oh, I see.
We are basically from Aptabad, so like I drove to Kashmir side, and my mother was shouting the whole way. But my father was, no, that's how they learn. And I remember that. And the first time I drove long drive on motorway, that was around 5 hours. And I was like, driving is easy. And when I got off the car, I couldn't stand straight. And that was a hell of a lot. Since then, I've been driving to various parts in northern areas.
So you were basically the designated driver from 11?
Yeah.
Okay,
You can say that.
I don't know if that's a legal age. It might have been private land the whole time. Can't say. Okay, so do you know how today will go? Do you want me to tell you a little bit about it?
Yeah, if you can tell me.
Okay, so throughout the drive, I want you to just follow the road ahead. Whenever I need you to turn, I'm going to tell you in plenty of time. If I'm not saying anything, it just means going straight or following road markings. Bit of independent driving, one manoeuvre, possibly the emergency stop. Similar to everything that you've seen online.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Perfect.
Alright, the drive will be about 38 to 40 minutes all in all. It's a bit busy in the morning today, so hopefully we don't get stuck in traffic, but that's about it.
Yeah.
A quick question before you get started now, and then one whilst you're driving as well. So for your first question, could you tell me where would you find the brake fluid and how do you check it's at the right level?
If you like on the normal cars, I haven't driven Mercedes so far, this one. If you open it up, there is like a brake fluid bottle on the left side, and you can check it, and there is like a mark on that. If you open it up, there should be a mark on it. You can move a car a bit to check it, like how much is it. That's how we check it in Pakistan. Like we have cars, we have the level, just to make the level check, because sometimes if the bottle is not too clear to view it, otherwise the normal engine oil and everything, they have the inside the level marker. You can check it with that as well, but in the small cars you can see we have to move it a bit just to check the level marker.
Check that one.
Yeah, see, that's how it works.
Alright,
definitely
guys.
in this one, maybe there is a mark available there. Yeah.
I don't know about driving the car and testing where the level is. That's new for me. But I'll look that up for sure. But if you guys are new to watching these videos, if you enjoy watching these videos and you even learn a thing or two, don't forget to like the video right now. Like it, subscribe, select the bell icon so that you get a notification every time that I'm uploading. And let us know what you thought of Damor's driving today. Put it down there. Okay, so I'm ready whenever you're ready. We're just going to make our way down to the end of this road and I will give you directions from there, okay?
Perfect, thank you.
Okay, so whenever you're ready, let's get going.
Good to go. Perfect, gee. This part is not really on there.
Driving along this road, there are various hazards like pedestrians crossing in between cars. When you notice this, you want to make sure you slow right down and keep scanning and slow down if anyone gets close to your vehicle. Damon doesn't brake enough with these pedestrians at this point. He's getting too close to them. Going right at the end of this road, okay? At this junction, Damon gets a serious fault with awareness and planning. A pedestrian starts to cross the road in front of him from the left-hand side, and he continues to move forward as she's still crossing the road. Pedestrians are the most vulnerable road users, so when it comes to dealing with them at junctions or just in the middle of the road, you want to be extra vigilant. Like here, we've got this child that's crossing the road from the right hand side and he's really close to the vehicle as he's in the middle of the road. We should have stopped for him at this point as we don't want to leave them in this vulnerable position. Driving along this road, there is a hazard on the right-hand side of the road which is obstructing the right-hand side completely. Now at this point, this is causing a little bit of congestion leading up to the junction ahead. So we're currently waiting on a keep clear sign. You want to make sure you're not doing this. If you end up obstructing the path of a vehicle that may be turning in or out of the junction on the left hand side, you would get a serious fault. For this right turn at the traffic lights, we're crossing 2 lanes of traffic and one of them is queuing, but we can't see the other one. So we need to make sure we look carefully to make sure it's definitely clear before we turn. Stop there. We gotta wait for those guys, yeah? You can go in now. You can go now. At the roundabout, turn right please, it's the second exit. Now here is a prime example of why you always need to be aware of what's happening in your surroundings. So we're making a right turn and we're checking mirrors towards the right. But at this point you'll notice a cyclist in the left-hand lane who comes up fairly fast as he's on an electric bike, and he actually goes round us as we're going round this roundabout. If Damon had taken the roundabout wider, we would have ended up hitting into the cyclists. So you always want to be aware of your surroundings at all times. You should stop there. Traffic lights, yeah? You should stop there. Traffic lights, yeah? Take the next road on your left, please, just here. This one, yeah. And if you could pull in and park up on the left just by that large tree. Not too close yet. Okay, Damien, what I'm going to get you to do now is shortly I'm going to get you to carry out the emergency stop. As we're driving down this road, when it's nice and clear and no one's about, I'm going to look around and I'm going to give you this signal. Stop. When you get that signal, I'd like you to stop the car as quickly and as safely as possible, but wait for my signal before you carry out the stop. So if the road gets busy, I'm not going to get you to do it. Okay?
Stopping on the way or like anywhere safer in a place like...
So I want you to stop safely when I say stop.
Okay.
Okay?
Fine.
Drive off when you're ready. With this emergency stop, I think Damon slightly misunderstood my instructions and he ended up parking gradually over towards the side rather than actually doing an emergency stop. Emergency stop is all about stopping quickly where you are as you are. Stop! Stop there. So I need you to stop as if a child's come running out in front of you at that point.
That's fine.
Drive off when you're ready. So we're not going to do it right here.
Yeah.
Car right there. Yeah? Car right there. Car right there. Yeah? We can go now. Just going straight, yeah? If you can take the next road on your right and just drive normally, because I'm going to get you to do the emergency stop still, yeah? So we're turning in here, just drive a little bit slower. So just drive normally, because I'm going to get you to do the emergency stop. Stop! Thank you, I'm not going to get you to do that again. Drive off when you're ready. And turn right, please.
Right.
Yeah. And traffic lights, turn left, please. And then we're turning left in here. And then left again in there. Just keep going forward and turn right from where the black car is. After it, just let them treat it like a junction. And then just turn right again in here. Now Damon, what I want you to do, turn in, and I want you to reverse into one of these spaces. Okay? Make sure you finish within the white lines of the parking bay. You can go left or right, entirely up to you. Just reverse into a space.
That's fine.
Now with this reversing exercise, Tamor does have great control of the vehicle. He's able to reverse into the space between the white lines of the parking bay, but unfortunately gets a serious fault with his observation. Before reversing, and even whilst he's reversing, he does not look around over his shoulders He's mainly just using his mirrors and the camera whilst he's reversing back into this space, but the area just outside of the mirrors where somebody could be walking in behind your vehicle is not covered, so always check over your shoulders before reversing, especially as your vehicle's about to swing into the road. Thank you, drive off when you're ready. We're just going to head out the car park. Here we're going to turn right and then left up there.
Turn right from here?
Left from here.
Left, right?
No, going straight.
Straight.
Approaching the crossroads ahead, we're simply going straight ahead to cross the dual carriageway. There are two lanes in front and both of them go straight. It's always a good idea to stick to the left-hand lane, as the left lane will go left and straight, but Damon decides to go into the right-hand lane. Now the right-hand lane does also go straight, but the issue is it also turns right, which means if the person in front wants to make a right turn, you're going to end up getting stuck behind them in the junction. This is exactly what happens as we go straight at this point. It's a 20 road, yeah? Alright, we're going to start the independent part of your driving test now.
Yep.
So I'd like you to go to the end of this road and turn left, and then follow signs to Hammersmith. To the right. Now we're going to be taking the next road on your left. It's after the green signboard, turning left. It's coming up soon. That's the end of your test. Unfortunately, it wouldn't be a pass on this occasion.
Not a pass.
No, are you surprised by that?
One major one. I don't know. Like I think that I made a mistake there. I didn't see those where you pushed like.
Where the white car was.
Yeah, one on the car, and second one where the people were like crossing. I think. Two of them. I remember. Too.
There's a few. Earlier there was a right turn we were making where we were turning in a yellow box and there was traffic going ahead, so there were two lanes in front. The first lane is the traffic going straight and they were queuing and you're kind of just turning. We couldn't see that second lane and there was a cyclist. Yeah, they were a bit further back, but you were turning as if, you know, we can just go. So that was dangerous to kind of turn like that because we're blindsided. Then there was that traffic light where I had to put the brake on.
Yeah.
Of course, the light's changing. We're slow enough. We should be stopping. We shouldn't be continuing through at that point. Then there was the white car at the junction where we were going straight. There was a zebra crossing to your right and a white car. They were just about to move at this point and you were going. I had to put the brake on at that point.
Yeah, two of them.
Yeah. The emergency stop. I got you to do it twice, didn't I?
Yep.
The first time, I think you probably misunderstood my instruction.
Yeah,
You
kind of parked it. Yeah.
That's not what that is. Emergency stop is you literally stop where you are as you are. The second stop, it was still unsatisfactory.
Okay.
Because it wasn't an emergency stop. The way you have to stop there is imagine a child is running out in front of you. Like, you know how at the beginning we had about 3 kids just
Yeah.
we should have been putting that brake on quicker. Okay, even at the beginning when those kids come out, I feel like you were just too slow with the brake. They're coming out. Just stop. Don't keep going closer. Mini roundabouts were nice. Zebra crossings, you're always respecting them and scanning both sides, even on the lead up, which is really good. That main road, do you remember when you said, oh, is this a dual carriageway? I said, yeah. We were going straight. You moved into the overtaking lane behind the Mercedes, the black van, which was fine. But you see what happened when we went into the junction? He decided to turn right, didn't he? And then you were checking the left side and moving over. The car on your left, do they realise that you're going to...
Straight side.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
So the car behind you had to brake at that point.
Yeah.
So that's the danger with going into the overtaking lane. If you're there, you're going to get stuck behind traffic that's waiting to turn.
Yeah.
And if you do want to move over, check your mirrors, pop on a signal, let the car know, hey, I'm going to come in a little bit, and then they can back off on their own account.
Yeah.
But you kind of forced them to slow down. Yeah?
Correct.
The slip road entry was really nice. You know where we were joining that carriageway 40?
Yeah.
You were looking carefully, you adjusted your speed because the traffic was slower. That was all really nice. The reversing manoeuvre, unfortunately you would have got your serious fault with observation on that.
And the parking?
Parking.
Okay.
Because you didn't look around you while you're reversing. You use the mirrors, you use the camera, but you have to check your blind spots.
Okay.
So you are a good driver, but there's these key little things that you're missing.
From UK, yeah.
And also you need to make sure you're not getting close to pedestrians and cyclists. Just right at the beginning, I was about to put the brake on with that lady and then the kid in the road. I was about to put the brake on with both of them because you're just getting too close to them.
Yeah.
Yeah?
So how long, like how much difference do we need? Like, let's suppose if they cross it and on the zebra crossing.
So if they're on a zebra crossing, make sure they completely clear it and they're on the pavement. Then you can go.
Okay.
With the lady, she started walking in front of you and you moved forward and I thought, well, she's right in front of you. You remember right at the beginning? And then the child in the middle of the road, we were just going and you saw him and you just carried on. You can see there is a child in the road.
Yeah.
Just stop.
So yeah, even if not the zebra crossing, we have to give them priority, right?
Just because they're vulnerable in the road. Because if anything happens, you know, if you hit a car, you're hitting metal to metal or plastic to plastic, you're fine, seatbelts on and everything. But that child, they've got no protection.
Yeah.
If you hit them, that's it.
Yeah.
So you don't even want to be getting that close to them for anything to even potentially happen. Yeah?
Perfect. And one more thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So we have to physically get up and see the blind spots, or what?
Yeah, with your
let's
blind
suppose in the
spots.
parking.
So you want to be checking your blind spots before any of your reversing exercises and before you move off from the side of the road or in the middle of the road. Now with your reversing exercises, it's kind of a check all around like this. Now your blind spot, if you look in that right hand mirror,
Yep.
and then you turn around and check over your shoulder, Damon, that blind spot is that area there. You see this little wall?
Yeah, this one.
The little stump?
Yeah.
Can you see it in the mirror?
No.
Okay. You see, that could be a pedestrian right there, and you can't even see them. This is why that blind spot is so important. And I know these windscreen pillars, they can also be a blind spot, but they can be a blind spot when you're at junctions, like you. Yeah?
Just crossing somewhere.
Or if somebody just turns up when you're just kind of going in a straight line, but you can see them kind of coming into the scene, really. But these are very easy to look past just by moving your head.
Yeah.
But these ones, you can't see them, not unless you're kind of all the way over here.
This small gate is not visible. Yeah.
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 So that is your blind spot. It's this area here, there, and there, over your shoulders, like that. Agreed?
Perfect.
Okay. All right, guys, I think that's the end. Someone's phone's ringing. All right, guys, that is the end of today's mock test. Hopefully today's video has been useful for you guys. If it has, don't forget to like the video if you enjoy watching this content. And if you learn a thing or two, let us know down in the comments what you learned from today's video. Be sure to select that bell icon and subscribe if you're new. And again, I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone that has been following. Lots of love. Thank you so much for following. And that's it from us today.
Thank you.